Good morning, Real Talk Recovery family. It's your girl Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. So, I just wanted to come on here and do a morning meditation with you guys because I'm off today. So, I can do that. Now, I used to do these all the time when I didn't go to work in the mornings, and I think a lot of people really enjoyed waking up and getting their day started on like a good foot, on your gratitude foot. I know for me, like a lot of the times when I wake up, I'm like, why do I even have to wake up? Hey Kristen, good morning. Hey Kim, good morning. And so a lot of times what can happen is because I don't want to wake up, because I don't know about you guys, but I could sleep all day long. Hey Missa, hey Hearts. So I got your emails, Hearts, and I totally understand. Do what you gotta do. I don't care. No matter what, if you're there, I just want you to be there. So whatever you have to go down to is fine. What else was I gonna tell you guys? Oh, yeah. So I know for me, what can happen is a lot of the times, because I'm so comfortable in my bed, I'm like snug as a bug in a rug, y'all. Y'all see, I sleep in this hoodie, especially when it starts to get cold outside, and I am like in between my husband, and a lot of times my son gets in there and he's, oh God, Lord help me, I'm getting kicked in the face, but basically I'm comfortable as long as I don't get knocked out, So I thought what I could do is we could come on and I could read out of the Courage to Change, because I really love reading out of this book. Today is September 17th. Oh, girl, yes, they are. That's how Nate is. He's getting better about sleeping in his own bed and staying in it all night. I'm so proud of him. September 17th. Most human beings have an instinctive need to fit in. The urge to belong, to keep the peace, helps us to get along with others and be a part of society. This instinct has allowed many civilizations to survive and is not harmful unless I lose my sense of balance. People-pleasing becomes destructive when I ignore my own needs and continually sacrifice my well-being for the sake of others. Al-Anon helps me find a compromise that allows me to respond to my feelings, including my desire to belong, and still take care of myself. The best way to maintain this balance is to build my self-esteem. When I treat myself with kindness and respect, I become better able to get along with others. Today's reminder: I will appreciate that all of my instincts and feelings exist for a reason. Today, instead of trying to banish these feelings, I will strive to find balance. If I am not for myself, who will be for me? And if I am only for myself, what am I? And if not now, when? So balance. It's all about balance, you guys. And I feel like when you're in early recovery, you guys, that it can be really difficult to find balance in your life. And it's still hard for me today, because a lot of the times what I do is just what this book said. I get so into doing for others, doing for my son, doing for my husband, doing my videos, doing the meetings that we do, that I kind of like, I'll go days without doing anything for myself, without doing any self-care. But I have to tell you guys, like, I have a little alarm in my phone that's set, that's like, hey, you need to do something for yourself. You need to take a day off and hang out with your husband and just be with him, and it's really, really important. Because I'm telling you, you don't want to get to where you're like you don't want to get to the point where you're not doing anything to take care of yourself, because I've also been there, and I was in a freaking depression for 2 weeks. I didn't want to get up out of my bed for 2 weeks because I ran myself into the ground, and so I don't know. Every time I read in here, it always talks to me. I feel like it's always telling me like exactly what I need to hear. So what I'm hearing today out of that reading is that I have to make sure that I'm keeping balance in my life, no matter what whatever it's entailing, whether it means balance with, how I raise my son, balance in my relationship with my husband, balance in my relationship with my people on my YouTube channel, balance with the girls over in Patreon, like balance, right? There's this guy, I used to go to treatment, and the counselor there, and I've said this before, you guys, the counselor, he always used to tell me, stay on your 8, DeMayo. DeMayo is my last name before I got married. And I'll stay on your 8. So, the number 8 is it's balanced. It has 4 here and 4 here. So if you ever hear anybody say, stay on your 8, or if I ever say that, that's balance, like, sometimes it takes us doing some self-evaluation and looking inside of ourselves. And, sometimes you have to get other people's opinions. Like, hey, people that care about you guys, though, don't just go to anybody, because I'm telling you, there's people out there that are just straight up haters, and they're going to tell you, oh yeah, I think you're just doing too much, because they don't want you to be doing a lot, because then you're competition for them. So find people that love and care about you, that care about your well-being. If you can't decide whether you're doing well in your self-care and you're keeping balance in your life, talk to somebody who loves you, somebody in your life who you trust. I'll tell you a little story. I used to have so many people in my life. I used to have a lot of people that, like, I didn't really know them, but I considered them friends, right? And that's kind of the kind of person I am, you guys. Like, if I like you, I'm like, yeah, that's my friend. We might not even talk ever, but you're my friend. And I used to have all kinds of people like that around me, okay? And I started realizing that they weren't around me because they wanted to lift me up. They were around me because they wanted to take me down. They were around me because they were trying to suck the life out of me. And there's going to be people like that in your life too. You've got to protect yourself against people like that. People that don't want to see you succeed, that means they want to see you fail. Get them out of your life. I don't wish failure on nobody. You know what I always say? I'm on a different level than they are. I'm either behind them or past them. We're not even on the same road. And that's not dissing them or anything. That's just what it is. I'm in a different place than a lot of people here on YouTube are. I've got a family. I love my family so much. My son, my husband. I've got, relationships with my mom and dad that are back. I have my friendships in my life that mean a lot to me. I have the girls that I work with one-on-one every day that mean a lot to me. And honestly, I don't have time for any distractions. I don't have time for, drama and chaos on the interwebs. So most of the time, you guys, if somebody's like, I just ignore it. I don't want to. I used to be really into, like, fighting back with people, and I'm just not like that anymore. Like, it's a waste of my time. It's a waste of precious time that I have that I could be spending helping other people. It's a waste of time that I could be spending with my son. It's a waste of time that I could be spending with my husband. It's a waste of time that I could be spending working on myself. If I'm attacking someone else and judging their character and looking what they're doing all the time and checking for them, then guess what? I'm not focusing on me. So I'm not checking for anybody. I don't go over and look at other people. If I don't like you, I unsubscribe, and I tell YouTube to keep your videos out of my feed, so I don't ever see you. So it's like you just fell off the face of the earth. That's the best way to be, okay? Best way to be. If you're a YouTuber and you're on the internet and you have people that you just don't get along with, just tell YouTube, do not recommend. I don't like this video. And then it'll get out of your feed and you won't have to see that anymore. And then you can move on with your life, A lot of the friendships that we make on YouTube are superficial. They're like, oh, hey, how you doing? They're acquaintances, right? They're not people who really care about what you're doing. They're not people who really give a damn if you make it or not, okay? And the people who do give a damn about whether you make it or not, you're going to know, because those people are going to take time out of their day to talk with you, all right? I'm telling you guys, I had to learn the hard way. Hey, Jason, I had to learn the hard way about that on YouTube. I really thought when I came onto YouTube, I thought that everyone was like wanting to be my friend and was a good person. I thought that everyone had the same motives that I did. You know, I try to only be around people that are good, positive people who are trying to do good things, for sure. And it's hard, you guys. Like, it's just kind of like high school all over again. You know what I mean? And I was never really like a popular girl in high school. Like, I was pretty and I was on the cheerleading squad, but I wasn't like a preppy girl, like in the in crowd. So I don't mind being on the outside here on YouTube either, because it's not the first time and it won't be the last. And one thing I've also learned, emotional vampires trying to suck me dry, suck the life right out of me. I know, I love you, Jeff. And that's the thing, you guys, like I talk to a lot of you guys, like we talk on the phone, like we're friends for real in real life. Like, I'm talking about people, I'm just talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, y'all know who I'm talking about. Okay, I don't even have to say who I'm talking about. I'm talking about people that just don't have no business in our lives. So, but honestly, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. For the last 6 months, I haven't had any issues. My life has been great. I've cut so many people out of my life that I thought were in my life for a reason. And then I figured out that they were just there for a season and they're, see ya, you know, and I'm good to go now. The only issues I've had, and I don't even consider these as issues, is the trolls. And honestly, I love my trolls. I love those 3 people. I do. I have this endearment for each one of them, especially the couple. I can't help but love them. And I see they've been doing a lot better, so I want to shout out my couple of trolls. They've been really, like, moving off me and stuff, so shout out to them. I don't have nothing, I don't have no hate for them, you know. I want them all to do good. I want them to get their lives straightened out and be happy, you know, because here's the thing, guys. When I'm attacking other people, it's because I'm not happy with something about me, right? That's another thing that I was struggling with 6 months ago. You know, I was not feeling good on the inside, so I would find fault in everyone, you know, and I can admit that. Like, one thing that you will never catch me not doing over here is admitting when I'm wrong. And I was feeling I didn't feel good enough on the inside. Hey, Cindy. And so that's shown in the way I responded to people. But today, I don't feel like that anymore. And I'm so proud of how far we've come here on Real Talk Recovery. You know, we work hard. We upload when we say we're going to upload. We're here when we say we're going to be here. And we have a really good family of people here. So it just really took some learning for me to realize, like, what was meant to be for me here on YouTube and where I was meant to be. And now I realize, like, what I'm doing is where I need to be, and I'm not trying to wiggle my way into, like, any other friend groups. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just kind of a loner. And honestly, the people who want me to be on their team will seek me out. And that's what's been happening. The people who want to work with me and do videos with me, they reach out to me. I went over on Sunny's channel, y'all, the other day, and we did a video together on Sunday. So if you didn't get to see that, it's over on his channel called The Sunny Side. And he does, like, tarot readings and hypnosis and all kinds of cool stuff. Hey, Corey, I don't know who you are, girl, but don't come over here, okay? If you're not in recovery, we don't want you over here. Uni is a good person, and I'm not going to discuss that right now. I don't discuss other people's shit on my channel, so whatever you got going on, go over there and put it on your channel, okay, honey? Ugh, y'all, it's no big deal. This woman doesn't even, I don't even know who she is, so anyway, no hate to you, Corey. I'm sorry that you're having a bad day this morning, and I hope that everything works out for you, and I will pray for you, okay? Anyway, guys, I love you guys. I just wanted to do this morning meditation with you guys and set you guys out on the right foot, because I know how hard it can be when I wake up in the morning. If I'm not focused on my gratitude and pushing forward, then I will let little things like that bother me. But not today. Today I'm like super grateful to be alive. I love my life today, and I'm just happy that I don't have to be miserable. Okay? All right, guys. I love you and I hope you have a great day. Bye.